This video is for the math portion of the April 13th packet. You have a rounding page and then a different page that has adding and subtracting 4-digit numbers. It has been a minute since we have gone over rounding, so let's look at it. Excuse me. Okay, so what you're going to do first is circle or underline the digit in the rounding place. Look right next door. If it's 5 or more, add one more. If it's 4 or less, leave it alone. And so then after that, you'll change all the numbers behind the rounding place to 0. Any numbers before the rounding place stay the same. Okay, so look at 78. If your directions were to round 78 to the nearest tens place, there's your ones place, your tens place. Okay, so here's your tens. You're going to look next door. It's an 8. So you're going to round up because 78 is closer to 80 than it is to 70. If you want to draw a number line and put it between it to figure out, that would be good. Okay, round 429 to the nearest hundreds place. Here's your ones, tens, hundreds. So that's where we're going to underline or circle. Look next door. It's a 2, so you're going to make it a 0. You're going to round down because 429 is closer to 400 than it is to 500. Okay, round 3,273 to the nearest thousands place. Your ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Look next door. You're going to round down. It's closer to 3,000 than it is to 4,000. Hopefully that helps. Okay. So on your page, you're asked to round to the nearest thousand. So you're going to look at your ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. I would... Sorry. Okay. And it helps too if you think about it like this. 5,500 would be right in the middle. And so that'd be about 100, 200, 300, 400. So it would fall around here. So it's going to be closer to 5,000 than it is 6,000. 5,000, you got the 3 there. It's going to round to 5,000. We'll do one more. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, so if you're trying to decide if it's closer to 9,000 or 10,000, 9,500 would be in the middle. So you know it's going to be over here. That 9,895 is closer to 10,000 than it is 9,000. Last one I'll do on this section. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Since it's a 3, it's going to be closer to 7,000. So, excuse me, 75,000 rather than 76,000. Okay, on this section, you have various places underlined. So that would be your ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. You're going to look right here and think, is it closer to 6,000 or is it closer to 7,000? These are not to scale, obviously. Okay, that one's your that one's your tens place. There. Okay. Down here, you've got a mixed review. At the bottom, it is asking you the value of the digit. Remember, the digit is a number 0 through 9. Value means what's it worth. So 478,394. What does that 7 really represent? We know it's not really a 7. What is it worth? And then over here, what is the value? What is it worth? Hopefully that helps. Okay, on the next page, you are adding and subtracting 4-digit numbers. If you have loose leaf paper, I would turn it sideways like this. Pay attention to your operations if you need to circle it so that way you're focused on it. Make sure you're subtracting when you're supposed to and not adding. Okay, if you turn your paper sideways, that will help you keep them lined up properly. Minus 3,598. Okay. If I have 3 ones and I'm trying to remove 8, I don't have enough, so I'm going to have to go next door. Unfortunately, that's a 0, so I'm going to have to go all the way over here. Make that a 10. Take 9 away, or take 1 away to make it 90. You add the 10 back here. 3 plus 10 would be 13. Now I have enough to do it. 13 minus 8 is 5. 9 minus 9 is 0. 4 minus 5, I don't have enough. I'm going to go and regroup. Take that away, add it back here. 14 minus 5 is 9, and 6 minus 3 is 3. Now, to double check yourself, if you add your answer plus this, you should have your number at the top. So 3,905. It's always a good idea to check. So add 5,000. Okay. 5 and 8 is 13. 1 and 9 is 10. 14 and 1 is 15. Okay. All my numbers check. That's correct. Okay. Down here, this section, you have missing numbers. I would use that method to figure out the missing number. If I have my answer here, I can add my answer with this, and I should have the top number. So 4,161, 4,671 plus 2,467 should give me my numbers that I'm missing. Okay, 1 and 7 is 8. That's 13. 10, 11, 6, 7. So 8. Oops. 8 is the number that's missing. I did add some extra rounding practice on my webpage if you want some additional practice, and it's not required, but it's just to give you some extra practice. Hopefully this helps. If you have a question, just send me a remind message or email me. Just let me know. Thank you.